I have you now. I must have gotten too close to the explosion. All the scopes are dead, I can't see a thing. Well, it looks like I'm stuck here. This place gives me the creeps. I don't know. It feels like...
Feels like what?
like I'm being watched.
Oh wait, put your weapon. I mean you no harm. I am wondering, why are you here?
Well, I just turned the rebel pilot into orange goo. Then my guidance system went all wonky on me, and I crashed into this slimy mud hole.
Mud hole? Slimy? My home this is.
Look, will you move along, little fella? I have a movie to review.
Nah, Stan, help you out here. Help you review your movie,
Do you like Star Wars? Samurai Jack? Cartoons of any kind?
I do. Yes, I do.
Well, you're in luck, my little green friend, because we're picking up where we left off last week, and we review Star Wars, Clone Wars Volume 2, created for Cartoon Network by Samurai Jack creator Genndy Tartakovsky.
Tartakovsky. Oh, powerful animator, was he? Powerful animator.
You got that right. Things start off with a bang as the ARC troopers from Volume 1 are sent to rescue Shakti, Kiarimundi, and Ayla Secura from the maniacal mechanical menace, General Grievous. The Jedi quickly find he is a force to be reckoned with, after he turns a few of them into chop suey.
Due to young Skywalker's skills, confer upon him the level of Jedi knighthood the Council does. Sent to the planet Nova he is, where a dark mystery unfolds.
Turns out all the menfolk are being rounded up by the Techno-Union Army for an experimental super soldier program. But unfortunately for them, rather than coming out looking like Captain America after that procedure, they look more like they've been on a steady diet of deep-fried lard for 6 months. The Nelvan are a group of tribal, blue, animal-human hybrid aliens that... Did James Cameron watch this before he made Avatar?
Probably.
Anyway, after they see my robo-hand, they start calling me Hotkazed, which literally translates to your dead hand in Hungarian. All of the Nelvan dialogue is in Hungarian, in fact. Genndy Tartakovsky's mother-in-law provided the translation. Fun fact, the Nelvan people are named after Nelvana Studio, the Canadian animation company that produced the cartoon for the infamous Star Wars holiday special, which I have reviewed.
A link in the description it is.
The studio also created the Ewoks and Star Wars Droids cartoons from the 1980s.
Meanwhile, my old Padawan, Count Dooku, changed General Grievous in the Jedi arts. And a powerful enemy he is.
Back on planet Smurf, I am trying to find out where the the Nelvan warriors are being held, and when I inhale some wacky gas, I go on a bad trip in a cave and see a possible vision of my future. You know, I found myself in a cave right here after I landed.
No.
Oh yeah, after I cut off his head, his face mask exploded, and inside it looked like the guy who did the voice of Joker in Batman the Animated Series.
Huh. Weird.
I'll say. After my trippy experience, I make my way to the Techno-Union facility, where they're turning the Nelvan into big, mindless fat guys. And as much as I like the show, I gotta call these guys out on their crap, because the power core for the laboratory and how I destroy it is a total rip-off of the ending of iRobot. It's still pretty wizard, but I see what you did there, guys. I lead all the Nelvan back to their village, and the women get their men back. Kinda. I mean, I brought them back. Now they're just giant, grotesque main versions of themselves with flabby blue moobs. So, happy ending, I guess.
On Coruscant, an attack General Grievous leads to kidnap Chancellor Palpatine.
One of the many things I enjoyed about both volumes of this series was the depiction of Grievous. He is a force to be reckoned with, and at the time when they were producing the show, his voice had not yet been decided upon for the film. Ironically, Grievous sounds more like Hector Concarne in the film, not the Cartoon Network version of the character.
Yes. Jedi Master Shakti fights valiantly, along with 2 other Jedi, but escape Grievous does with his prisoner.
But not before Master Windu shows up and crushes his chest with the Force, giving him his signature cough from the film. In the end, both volumes of Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars are fun, imaginative, and exciting additions to the saga that paved the way for Dave Filoni's 2008 series. It's like Samurai Jack with lightsabers, and what's not to like about that? How many Death Stars would you give this, Master Yoda?
5 out of 5 I give. Add to lore it did, without destroying all for which fans have bought and paid for. Besmirch my character Ryan Johnson did. Burn down sacred trees, I do not.
I agree. I sense something. I see empty theaters. Star Wars fans. They're in pain.
It is the future, you see.
Will Star Wars die?
Difficult to see. Always in motion is the future.
Oh crap, I forgot. Great. My ship's stuck in the mud, Master Yoda. It's impossible. This will take weeks to get out.
So certain are you?
Yoda, you crazy old space muppet. I guess a good thing for me you survived Order 66 after all. This is great. Now I can go shoot down some more rebel pilots.
Well,